So I don't even want to watch game two because what happened today was ridiculous. I agree with this message I hear. Fired head coach and I consider this season a success. I don't know what it's going to take for Chris Finch to be fired, but man, it's got to happen. And here's why. I don't just say fire people for no reason. My biggest issue is he reminds me a lot of Tom Thibodeau, but like he's too stubborn, and stubborn coaches don't win champion. Like, I don't believe stubborn coaches win championships, especially not over a long period of time, because you always got to be adapting and looking to find new things, new things, new things. And this guy, I don't know, he doesn't want what's best for Minnesota Timberwolves basketball team. He wants what's best for his mind, his ego, and everything that he's about. And so at that point, like you can go do that at a different organization. That's not that, but not in Minnesota. Why we continue to give this guy a chance to be that coach makes no sense to me. And like I said, let me explain why. That's the first reason. And this is the second. This is the biggest basketball reason. So we have everybody knows. I mean, and the numbers show it. When Gobert's off the floor, we stink. I mean, I always think, but we're just not as good when he's on the floor, and it's a big drop off. I mean, it's bad, and it hasn't been that same level. So okay, we need a backup center. We draft the next better version, like honestly, more athletic, better, more comfortable with the ball in his hands, better offensively version of Rudy Gobert. Still the same, still elite level rim protector, gonna block shots, all that. Gonna be a defensive player of the year candidate. And and then Chris Finch sends him on the bench for the whole entire season. I don't understand. Then Terrence Shannon goes out and does what he did the last week or two of the season. He was killing it. Just and you don't even give him a minute. Like I that's my two biggest qualms with him. With Finch is like he just had like, and then Mike Conley is still playing. Mike Conley made some good plays at the big three, but dude, my like the spacing was just bad. Uh, like I because you have Kyle Anderson and Mike Conley for the same time, people, and then like Gobert too. Like you're gonna see a lot of Minnesota does. They're trapping Ant at the top. Like what they did a month ago, regular season. What they did tonight with like a minute left. They're going to continue. They're pretty much going to do what is it, kind of a trap, or they're just going to say, hey, like Gobert being in the paint, Jokic just stand in front of him. So Ant will have a defender in front of him. He'll have Jokic over here in the paint, standing in front of Gobert, and then he has like somebody to the left or right of him. So like Ant, like he scored a couple times, I think, where he had to dodge three people. I mean, the spacing, like the Nuggets are not respecting a lot of guys on the court from Minnesota when it comes to Ant, and Gobert is one of them. They're pretty much daring Gobert to do anything. And you also notice too, like honestly, Gobert should be eating this series. I don't see why he shouldn't average 25 because Juwan Berenger would, because Jokic is gonna give you everything you want in the lane. Because Gobert is so bad offensively, it's like he's a Hall of Famer on defense and he's a G leaguer on offense as a big man because and honestly he's not even G League, he's overseas offensively. Like because he's so bad, like Jokic is like, I mean, he's letting Gobert do whatever. He's like, he's pretty much daring Ant or anybody like throw the ball to Gobert. I dare you. I bet you won't, and they won't. Like a lot of times, if you watch Minnesota when they start rotating the ball around the court, passing it around that kind of stuff, like these dudes they'll just pass Gobert. Like they'll just throw it to the guy in the corner, and Gobert has it. Like if like it looks like a man. If you throw it to Gobert, Gobert has a dunk, but because they don't trust him. Well, why Baron J would kill it this series because he'd be eating. It'd be Lob City. Bro, yo, could you be able to do what he's doing versus Baron J? And Baron J was so fast and athletic, he'd run right back by Jokic. It's ridiculous. It just makes sense. And I've been said Nasri's not a five. He's at best Nasri's a four, but he's not a five. And so you put Nasri in a bad position because now Nasri's a five, and now Nasri's having to guard Nikola Jokic, and now he's in these pick and roll actions. There was one time they put Nasri in the pick and roll action when he's at the center, and Jokic, I think Jamal Murray got an and one on him. Like of course, because if anybody sees Nasri in the paint, they're not concerned about him. If that's Jawan Berenger, Jamal Murray's gonna take a jump shot. He's not going at Jawan Berenger like that because he knows it's Nas Reed. And then why is he feel? Oh, Nas Reed stinks on defense. Well, what do you expect? You're playing a guy who's a small forward slash power forward at best. He's a power forward at best. He's probably honestly maybe even a small forward. and you're playing him at center. And that's why I just don't agree with some of the fans. Like, oh, this guy stinks. He ain't worth what he's making. Does he stink, or is his coach putting him in position to succeed? Because I don't care what, bro. Najee's a hell of a player, but he was never equipped to be a five in the NBA. It just was never gonna be that. That's why you draft Juwan Berenger, because I bet you put Nasri at the four, at the three spot, he would look even better than what he is right now, and he wouldn't pick up on the fouls he is, and we wouldn't look at him the way we do on defense. But you don't. And then like another problem, Julius Randle. There was a point in the second quarter. He just started chunking threes. I mean, I didn't even know. Like he was like like it was like, what are you even? You're not even helping. It took him like the full quarter to finally decide. I'm gonna go to. I'm like 6'8", whatever, 240, whatever. I'm built like a missile. I just need to go to the rim and try to get as close to the rim as possible and go put a shot up. Like it's just crazy to me. Like Randall, and then nothing to it, Randall. Like there was one shot where, I mean, Gordon missed it, but like he had to run out to contest Gordon on the three, and he just like ran. He's like it was almost like that meme where the guy's going like this and he's going like this, and like the little security meme, and that's pretty much what Julius Randle did. He's like, oh, he just going like went by and like brushed Aaron Gordon. He didn't even get a hand up. I think he ducked while he did it. What are you ducking? Your job is to block and contest a shot. What are you ducking for? Bro, he was the most lazy contest ever. It's like he doesn't want to be on the court, and Chris Finch just continues to play him. Like, I don't understand what it's going to take. Like, I really don't understand like, I don't understand. Why does Nasri not get a chance to start? Like, everybody can see Randall's energy is horrible. His body language is horrible. But you continue to allow him to do it. You don't give Nasri the chance to start. I bet you Nasri would kill at that fourth spot if he had a chance to start. Juwan Berenger has no chance to play. Terrence Shannon, he killed it the last two weeks of the season. He was on fire. If you imagine, you could have Juwan Berenger pick and roll or Rudy Gobert pick and roll with Terrence Shannon and going downhill and Jokic being right there in the paint. Terrence Shannon should eat what he's been eating this game, and he eat the whole series. But that's what's he gonna do? It'll take till game three of the first round for him to play Terrence Shannon. When we're down 2-0, and it's like, oh, and then we're losing. It's like, oh, I better do something, or I'm gonna be down 3-0 on this. And when you're down 3-0, you ain't coming back. We know that. So, yeah, once you like, that 99.9% of the time you are done when you get 3-0. So he knows it's gonna happen game three. I bet you might even play Berenger. But it's just ridiculous to me. Like, I don't know why. I just don't understand. Like, why are you like? I'll be honest. It's so sad because for a Minnesota Timberwolves fan, we might as well. I don't even understand why we draft people. Why even? Because Chris Finch is not gonna play him. He's literally shown if he's not a fifth or sixth, seventh year veteran or higher, I'm not playing you. He does not play guys. Chris Finch does not play the best guys. He plays the guys who he likes the most. I remember even in an interview, it wasn't Bones. It was Rob Dillingham, where McDaniel's even mentioned like, hey man, he was telling Rob Dillingham like, hey man, there's nothing the coaches can do. Like the coaches can't do anything to you now anymore or tell you nothing or whatever. So just go out there and hoop, which lets me know that like players behind the scenes are having issues with Chris Finch and how he's handling these young players and playing time and guys who should be playing and who shouldn't and what position. That's another side reason I don't like Finch. Another reason, Rudy Gobert called it out. It was right before, after All Star break. I'm pretty sure it was right before. He was like, as coaches, if me or Randall or any guys in the starting five or any of the players that are playing major minutes, if we don't have the right body language or starters have the right body language to start the game, put us on the bench us, and put somebody else in that wants to play. Because Rudy Gobert said, he said, you know why? Because next time we come on the court, we gonna hustle up, we gonna play right, because we know if we don't play, we're gonna be on the bench. But you don't. So that's why Julius Randle does what he does, because he knows he's still gonna play. He knows. Like, it's just, I just don't understand. Like, and it's just like he knows he's gonna play. So why, honestly, why would Randle even care? And he doesn't care about Minnesota. He doesn't care about the organization. He doesn't care about the fans. If he was, he'd be playing 10 times harder. You know who cares? Dante DiVincenzo, because Dante DiVincenzo played like he wanted to win a championship. Julius Randle played like he's ready to go to Cancun on vacation. So yeah, and when Julius Randle, let me tell you something. When the Wolves fans, when you get traded or cut or whatever happens to you in the future, most likely traded, when the Wolves fans are blowing you up and booing you, whatever, when you and all that stuff, don't be surprised because of games like this is why I don't want to hear Julius Randle complain one bit when Wolves fans are not, are congratulating you being off the team and whoa, I don't want to hear nothing from you in the future because I already know what's coming and you better not say it, Pete, because games like this is why we're going to be happy you're not on the team anymore. I don't like when players act like fans. Oh man, I gave everything. Stop lying. You didn't give squad. You don't have for this horrible. When this organization, we ought to throw a party when this guy leaves the organization. We ought to do it. We want to just have our own parade. Julius Randle traded. That's a parade. Because when we do it, I don't want to hear nothing from Julius Randle because these games and your effort is going to be why we celebrate, and it has nothing to do. And as simple as that. At least at least Vincenzo fought, and he actually gave us 3-point shooting. A lot of guys didn't give us that tonight. So, it is what it is. This is going to be I predicted. We'll see. Maybe Nuggets in 5, Nuggets in 6. Maybe 6. But Nuggets are going to win the series. And I'm not. I just don't see. Trust me to be fired. I said before when we lost to Clippers, it was on a Sunday. It was the Clippers. They had just traded James Harden. It was no Darius Garland. Zubac was already off the team. He had just got traded too. There was no Garland, and it was Kawhi. They blew us. I think we scored 60 points the whole game. They blew us the heck out right there. It was on a Sunday. And honestly, I've been saying Chris should be fired since the beginning of the year. But I was like, come on, what's it going to take? Tim Conley and Aaron, not Rodriguez, Aaron, I don't know, whatever, A-Rod, whatever. Bro, you please, bro, please fire this guy. I don't, like, please. Like, I'm telling you, that's a two thing I'm going to throw a party for. When Chris Finch gets fired, I'm celebrating. When I notification hits my phone and I catch word of it, I'm celebrating. When Julius Randle's get traded for the team, that catches my phone, I'm celebrating. I'm throwing a parade. I'll tell you two things right there. That's the two things I'm celebrating. This team is not winning with those two at the helm. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm done. I'm done. I really I can't, man. I just can't do this anymore. I'm ready for this thing to be over. This is just it's been a mess the whole year. And then Conley and A-Rod, can y'all do something, please? I mean, really. Please, y'all got to fire this guy, man. What's it gonna take? How many more losses we gotta take for y'all to fire? How much more has to go down? Y'all want like what has to happen? Y'all want the players to fight the guy next? I mean, that's what it's gonna come to. It's gonna be just somebody going to knock him out, and then that's what's gonna take. Oh, man, the players don't like the guy. Do y'all watch Tim Connolly watch the games? Does he watch this team? Like, there's no way. Does he watch his team? And like, no way. Come on, man. All I heard about since I've become a part of this organization, how we want to win and we want to do this. I couldn't tell. How do you want to win with Chris Finch on your team as the head coach? How do you want to win with Julius Randle playing like this? You can't win with this crap. I don't care if you trade for Giannis. I still don't think we want to win with Chris Finch. The shenanigans he pulls week in and week out. We ain't winning even if we get. It would take a miracle. It ain't happening. Something's got to change. It's got to change fast. That's where I'm at with it. And I want to say something too. Jaden McDaniels. I'm not a fan of what he did to Nikola Jokic. That was wrong, and he knows it. Come on, man. How old is Jaden McDaniels? 25 years old? Jaden McDaniels. Come on, man. Hold on. You 25 years old. Let me get this on the big screen. McDaniels. You 25 years old, man. December 29, 2000. You gotta act better than that. I expect better from you. You threw a fit right there in the third quarter and you pushed Jokic in the back. That was a cheap shot. I don't lie. I'm not a fan of that at all. That shouldn't have happened. Set the example, man. Stop. I don't know what's up with this society these days. It's like y'all are too old to be acting like children. That's a childish move. Then you want to push Jokic in the back. You gotta hurt Nikola Jokic. Why are you purposely trying to hurt people? That's not cool. I'm never gonna be a fan of that, no matter if you're on my team or not, my favorite team or not. You gotta be better than that, man. That Jokic didn't deserve that. Just take it out on the basketball court. Take the frustration out on the court. Stop it. Stop Nikola Jokic. Stop Jamal Murray. Stop the pick and roll. We don't go push people in the back out after you make a basket or whatever happened, and all that stuff, and then tell Aaron Gordon to go f you and f. Nah, man, forget that. That's lame. That ain't cool. You just then you want to kick. Then you want to kick the ball. Good thing you didn't kick it. You would have hit somebody in the face with it. Maybe somebody in the front row would have got hit and would have been holding their face like this. I mean, like, come on, man. We gotta be better than this. You 25 years old. You're supposed to be a grown man. Set the example. Why are you throwing a fit like a 13-year-old boy on the court? Why? Like, I don't understand what's wrong with this league. I understand what's wrong, but y'all, I just tired of seeing it. It's like, dude, these dudes in this league are act like children. As in, no one says nothing. You acting like a child. You're 25 years old. You gotta be better than this. You want to push you in the back and kick the ball, and you just do a fit right in the middle of the court at 25 years old. Be embarrassed. I don't care how much money somebody make or how good they think they are at a sport. That's embarrassing and it's shameful. We got to be better, man. Come on. Stop just throwing fit and all. I want to go cry and you acting like a child. Come on, man. We got to be better than this. These dudes in the NBA act like children and no one says nothing. I'm saying something. I didn't like that media. He needs to be better. Take your anger on the court. Don't be taking cheap shots at players. Like, come on, man. I know Jokic is unstoppable. Come on, man. We gotta be better than this. It just frustrated me. I had to call it out. So McDaniels is, I just stand straight. This thing is over when it comes to Minnesota. And it's just gonna be interesting to see what Minnesota goes in the offseason. But I gotta see Randall and Finch gone before I ever take this team seriously as a championship contender. That's where I'm at with it, and I think that's where you gotta be at with it. Honestly, like until Randall and Finch are off the team, then not a part of the organization anymore. Minnesota should not be seen as a championship contender. I don't know what dude had Minnesota win the championship, but yeah, I don't know. I saw that and I was like, I doubt it. I mean, you can look at stats all you want. This is where stats like you could stats are gonna win you a championship. And that video about Minnesota's gonna I have Minnesota because the stats I've looked at the last 28 or 30 made champions. Well, get 0-1. How about that? What your stats gotta say about that? Stats aren't gonna win championships, bro. Like it's gotta if you watch a team, this team's not even close to winning a championship. So it is what it is. I expect Denver to roll on. They're gonna get it done. Maybe you may take 5, 6, but I'd be shocked if it went anything past 6. Honestly, maybe even 5.